So why did I sell the Rocket 3? Well, I think I had a bit of a brain fart when I brought that. I mean, it's a really nice bike to ride on a nice straight open road. They go round bends okay, but it's a bit cruisery, isn't it, really? When you sort of sit down and look at it, you think, And it was such a lot of money for something that wasn't really going to get used. Nice. Nice belly hanging out there. Yeah, it was something that wasn't going to get used as much as I thought it possibly would. And I don't know. I mean, the torque's phenomenal on it, and the power. You know, the power's just there, but it isn't me. You know, it's and it is such a big thing to ride. And I've got the bobber, which is sort of a bit cruisy really anyway. I don't mind that. I like the bobber. To me is more of an old sort of 40s looking bike with the reliability. And then you also had the fuel consumption on the Rocket was absolutely horrendous. You know, we're talking sort of 30-35 to the gallon when you're running it in, which, you know, if you go out and do a few miles in a day, you could end up putting 50 quid in that, which is a lot for a motorbike. It sort of does the same MPG as my car does to the gallon, and that's 3.6 litres. So yeah, it's a bit expensive to run for a motorbike. Unfortunately, as the marketplace has been closed for the last 8 weeks, certainly the dealers, it was an opportunity to put it up for sale, and it did sell quite easily, because, you know, if there's someone out there that wants one and they don't want to wait till the dealers open up, it's the ideal time to buy it. So I ended up losing a little bit, but nowhere near as much as I could have lost in a couple of months' time if I'd have waited. So there we are. We learn, we move on. So I've brought this bad boy. It's a 2011 BMW S1000RR, 4,000 miles from new, full main dealer service history every year from new, immaculate condition, £7,200, and it is an absolute peach to ride. Hasn't been messed about with, totally standard, apart from expensive levers and rear sets. The rear sets are really nice, HP4 ones, but they don't fold up. I've already banged the back of my leg on one of the rear sets, so I might put a set of standard ones on. But it's a bloody nice bike, this, really nice. Always been on the bucket list, one of these. Yeah, I absolutely love this. We've just got to watch out for the speed guns and cameras and mountain cyclists. I mean, this, you know, it's 8.5 years old, but it's a fast bike, handles so well. I love it. It's funny, when I brought the Rocket, I was looking at these And you know, pretty much for the same money as you can buy the Rocket for, you can buy a brand new, I think, Motorsport one, probably another £1,000. And I was very tempted at the time, but I thought, no, the Rocket's what I want. But I decided not to buy a new one because this isn't a bike I'm going to use a lot, and I think this is, you know, this is ideal, fraction of the price, and yeah, it's just great. Not spending as much money. It's nice buying new bikes, but you end up just losing so much in depreciation when you pull them out the showroom, and if you don't like it, it's oh, you fucking twat, look, God. Yeah, it's just it's not worth it. You lose too much, and you can never really use a bike on a test ride for long enough to really be 100% certain that it's the bike for you. I don't know whether to put an end can on it. I quite like the Akrapovic end cans. They look nice, but they're bloody expensive. There's a really nice second-hand one on eBay at the moment, about half the price, but it sounds nice with the standard can on it. I don't really know how much difference a noisy one's going to make. And it's always nice, you know, buying second-hand stuff's always a bit of a lottery these days, but if you get a nice one, it's just value for money. I mean, yeah, it's great having a new bike, but as I say, new bikes are so expensive now, and they do depreciate. I mean, the bobber, when I brought the bobber without putting all the extras on, it cost me 11,600, and when I brought the Rocket, I thought, you know, it's silly having two. I might just get a price to part X it, and they offered me £7,500 for that bike. It was 4 months old with 500 miles on the clock, and I mean, it's probably got £1,500 worth of extras, and there's absolutely no way I would sell it for that. And I just thought, well, I'll keep it. I mean, it's a lovely bike, I don't dislike it at all, but I was just trying to be sensible, and yeah, it's just such a lot of money to lose, so I just thought, no. But yeah, going back to the Rocket 3, I mean, it's a nice bike. The build quality, there's some parts that are really nice on it, and there's other parts that I thought were quite cheap. And you know, it's only when you've got it at home and you've got it on the workbench, giving it a polish or a clean, and you start to see, I mean, the front mudguard, the fixings for that were really poor. And then the other thing that's definitely going to be an issue in the really hot weather is the heat coming off the engine when you're in traffic. I mean, I noticed it a bit back in the end of March before the lockdown. We had a fairly warmish day, and there is a lot of heat coming off that engine, which, you know, you expect. But there are things to think about, and sometimes, you know, you buy these things, you jump in. I mean, I just love the idea of a 2.5 litre bike, and it sort of does look quite nice, but when you get up close to it, it's just a big old thing, and it's lovely on big A roads and motorways. It really rides well, but on you know, B roads, and if you just want to go and explore, it's not a bike to do that on. I don't remember them talking about rain today. Lovely, wonderful bank holiday weekend weather. So this is really the first vlog. Oh, it's pissing down. Since the lockdown. Oh no, this is really not good enough. chucking it down. No waterproofs as usual. New leathers on. These won't fit me soon. I've already got soaking wet in these ones. What a ball ache. It was lovely and sunny when I left home. Still, this could keep everyone away from the coast. Everyone's got a bit mental now. No one understands the 2 metre distancing. Well, there you go. Anyway, that's enough of that. New bike, old bike gone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.